Hey everybody, Paul McFarland here again with more wonderful Chiat Day stuff. I think may have briefly talked about this one of my first videos, but I'm going to actually read the whole thing. This is Ad Week. Also ran an Ad Age, April 29th, 2002. When Jay died. He'd been sick, of course, of cancer, prostate. Get your prostate checked, guys. Come on. And this ad, I think, has a lot of Lee in it. Maybe more than I guess or whatever, but it just says Jay. This is important. Jay Chiat was a hard guy to work for, and everybody wanted to. He could spot a false note at 300 yards and wouldn't let one get any closer. His unpredictability was so dependable you could set your watch by it. That's the book, the sayings of Chairman Jay. His paradoxes were aligned in almost perfect symmetry. His sense of irony was exquisitely acute, and where he was likely to find it first was in himself. He once told the Wall Street Journal that memos were a corporate disease he was trying to eliminate, but Jay's own memos were gems that ought to have been bound and published, and some of them are in that book. If there was anyone who ever worked with Jay and wasn't changed by the experience, then that person wasted a first-class education. Jay Chiat had a genius for inciting people to do their absolute best without actually telling them that they had to. He inspired a self-imposed honor code that precluded your presenting him anything you knew could still be perfected. He was brave, feisty, uncompromising, sometimes maddening, but always true to what he saw as his highest duty, protecting great work. He was an inventor, an artist, a sociologist, an environmental engineer. He'd change everything just so people wouldn't get bored. Jay loved the new, the supremely current, the never-before seen, the provocative, the seditious, the threat to established order. Yet his essential tenet was timeless, classic, pure, almost puritanical. An innocently old-fashioned idea that good work is its own reward. The landscape of our particular business is prominent with people whose careers simply took a much more interesting path because they had or made the luck to work for Jay Chiat. And every day they pay tribute to Jay just by getting up and doing a really good job. That's what the logo at the bottom of this page always stood for. That's what he believed in. That's what I mean. This is what this is all about. What I just read to you, what Lee, Chiat Day said about Jay, is what I think about him and that agency. I'm thinking of an agency right now, and it doesn't have a person as prominent because it's not named after a person. It's named after an idea, which I like very much. But Jay Chiat, for me, taught me, inspired me, challenged me, provoked me, and pushed me. Every time I read anything he wrote, anytime I listened to him speak, every time I saw something that agency with his name on it at the front did. And that, my friends, is love.